Hey Scorpio, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a little reading for you. We're going to take this reading from a higher perspective this week. So all you need to do, sit back and relax and really determine what it is that you want to know. And in some way, somehow, something will come through that hopefully has some answers for you. All right? So we're going to start by pulling the cards, but I am going to turn over all the cards before I start the reading, which is a little bit unusual for me. But because we're taking it from a higher perspective, then I get to see more up front, if that makes sense. All right, let's see what we have here. First card. All right, so we have the Empress. We have the Empress. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. Excuse. Okay. So the overarching energy here, we have two cards of Pentacles. All right, so this is about something that's showing up for you right now. All right, something that you might see as a problem, but in actuality, it's also an opportunity, if not completely an opportunity. All right, now Scorpio, this energy here, this Nine of Pentacles, says that you're fairly comfortable in your life right now. But at the same time, Two of Pentacles, it feels like you are debating something, debating whether or not to take a step towards something in your life. Excuse me, in the physical world. What is that? What is it that you are debating? You know, and it's almost like everything is so good right now for you. Excuse me. Losing my voice. Okay. Everything is so good for you right now. It's like, is it really worth rocking the boat? There's something here that it just feels like you don't want to rock the boat. I don't know how else to explain that. All right, so, but we have this fire energy, you know, and that could either be some type of determination towards something, or it could be defensiveness towards something. I'm almost feeling like in this case, it's more about almost defending not doing something that you feel drawn towards. You're defending not doing something versus doing something. And that could be because of this Empress energy here, Taurus and Libra energy. This is like, I feel like you're sitting pretty right now, okay? Like the Empress is doing right here. You know, the Empress is a mix of Taurus and Libra energy. And Taurus energy is a very luxurious energy in the physical world. That's why I'm saying it's like you're sitting pretty. You're defending not doing something. And Libra is that energy of balance. You feel like you might throw yourself out of whack, out of balance by making a decision to do something outside of your comfort zone. All right, so that's what I'm getting here. Page of Swords. You are interested in researching and investigating whatever it is that you're defending not doing. So in the background, you are trying to figure out if this is a mistake or if you really should be taking this next step, this next move. But it's heavy earth energy. So I feel like this is going on like right now. And again, this can apply to any situation that you have going on in your life. So I want to look at these two cards and the Empress first. All right, so this Nine of Pentacles, which I feel like is key. Look at 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so you feel like you are on track. You are on track to a life of abundance and luxury and happiness and joy. So you're asking yourself, why would I disrupt this? But there is something pulling you towards something that you're defending against it. Right here. Two of Pentacles. What is this about? Ace of Pentacles. So you feel like whatever step you're taking is whatever move that you're defending not doing, you feel like it's a step backwards. Why am I saying that? We went from Two of Pentacles to Ace of Pentacles. So it's backwards. So you feel like there's something that you might like to start or something that you have intentions towards, but you feel like it would be taking you backwards in your life, away from 10 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see. The Empress. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's like you're feeding what makes you feel comfortable. You're giving to what makes you feel comfortable. And you know what? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You're defending not doing something because you feel like it's going to be a step backwards. You know, this can apply to anything in your life. But there is something pulling you. There is a reason why you might be watching YouTube videos, you might be researching, you might be talking to people. I feel like you're talking to people a little bit about, you know, whatever your situation is. But sometimes a step backwards, you know, allows you to take 5 steps forward, okay? I feel like is needed to be said. So let's see. Why are you defending this? Why are you defending not taking action? Four of Swords. You would say because you really feel like you haven't thought it through. So I guess my response to that would be, what has thinking or overthinking, what has that gotten you so far? There's something that's gnawing at you. It might be something or somebody that's on your mind that's gnawing at you. But you feel like you would be taking a step backwards for some reason. Why is that? Why do you feel like you would be taking a step backwards? Hangman. Okay, because your perspective, you're waiting for like you're waiting for an epiphany. Like if this epiphany comes, I feel like you're willing to take that step backwards in order to move forward. But you're waiting for an epiphany. So you're, and whatever that epiphany is for you, you know, you might be waiting for a certain sign. You might be waiting for money to come in. You might be waiting for, you just might be waiting for the right time for something to make your move. So it costs you less. And when I say cost you less, I mean that could mean anything, right? It could cost you less emotionally, it could cost you less financially, whatever it is. But I feel like that's what's going on. So what are you investigating behind the scenes here? Two of Cups. Oh, man. All right. Okay, so this more than likely is about some type of connection that you question whether or not is mutual. Okay? When the Two of Cups shows up, generally speaking, that means that the feelings are mutual. And so chances are you feel the feelings are mutual. Why you feel it's a step backwards, I don't really know. I don't really know. Let's see. Let's see. One more on the Hangman. Hierophant. Taurus energy. For some reason, you feel that getting involved in a mutual relationship, connection, love relationship, or getting involved with putting your energy into something that you're emotionally invested in would take you out of your comfort zone. Hierophant, luxury, Taurus energy. You know, you are hesitant to commit your heart to, you're hesitant to commit your heart to something outside of what you're living right now. Let's get one on the Two of Cups. All right, so we have Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like what you're most focused on right now is status. Where you are in life, where you're going, how you're working, the progress that you're making is allowing you or is giving you some type of excuse not to pursue love. And this is unusual for Scorpio. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that if that feels fulfilling to you. But what's curious to me here, it's like you're interested enough to, you might be looking at somebody's social media, you might be going over messages or text messages. It's like you're looking for some type of epiphany to give you a reason to take a step backwards. And I don't fully understand the step backwards other than you're waiting for an epiphany of some kind. Fool. All right, so the Fool and, clarifying the Hierophant says the only way out of not knowing exactly if either somebody else's heart is committed to you or your heart is committed to them is to take some type of risk. You're afraid to take a risk. You're afraid that risk is going to set you back, because right now I don't feel like you're heavily in your heart space. I feel like you're heavily in what you're doing, how you're progressing your life, your lifestyle, your status. And that's a heavy focus for you. So you feel that maybe a relationship or a connection is going to divert you on your path of success. The only way to really clarify what direction you want to put your heart's energy is, I feel like, to take a risk of some kind. So what I'm getting here heavily is Earth, and we've got a lot of major arcana. So we're going to get an Earth or a green card, and we're going to get a spiritual card to see what this might be about. And let's get a card from the universe. All right. Let's see what we got. Look at success. This is what I'm saying. Luxury, success, career. I feel like for a lot of you, that's a really heavy focus. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's something gnawing at you. There is definitely something gnawing at you with that Two of Cups there. And then what do we have here? Look at. All right. Connection. How is a connection going to affect your success? Is it going to enhance it? Is it going to detract from it? For some reason, I feel like the energy is like I'm going to be taking a step back if I heavily focus on this. But you do have that lingering in your energy. So what is the advice here? When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. That's so interesting when it applies to this situation here, because I feel like this is almost like it's a message from the universe basically saying surrender is the answer here. Trying to figure it out, you know, how possibly a connection is going to affect you in the future. You're drawn to some type of connection, and it's like you feel like this connection might take you off your path. When you surrender to it, it really puts you on the path to success quicker. Like you hit the goals that you want to hit. I feel like it enhances the situation, the good situation that I feel like you're already in. You know, and I'm not saying that Ten of Pentacles says that you're sitting on $1 million right now. But I feel like you're in a comfortable spot right now. It's like you don't want to rock the boat. You know, and that could mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. I don't feel like you want to rock the boat. But I do feel like what you're being called to do, and that's why Page of Swords, you are looking into it in the background. It's like you do have curiosity around something that for some reason you feel like is forcing you to take a step backwards. I don't know why that's coming up, but it is. So it might mean that you feel like really focusing on a connection right now takes you a step backwards. I don't know why. All right. but I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like there's a strong connection here, you know, and maybe it's not a romantic connection, okay? Maybe it's a connection that you have to pay attention to in your career, or, you know, within family, or whatever it is. But whatever the connection is that you are thinking about, connected to, researching, looking at closer, I feel like that connection actually propels you forward towards success when you surrender and allow it, because you're defending, not facing it, not engaging with it, or him or her, whatever it is. You're defending not doing something when it comes to a connection versus doing something, which I feel like ultimately propels you forward faster. And that's what I got. All right, so Scorpio, that is what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonated in some way. Think about it in terms of how it might apply to you, but don't force it, right? Sometimes it's just not a fit. But anyway, thank you so much. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time. All right, bye.